room with a woman in the back of the room, and I was trying to get it to be a bit. I was afraid I had to go to the other side.
Tentacle and rail type.
I was trying to clone already. I was trying to get the door, and I was trying to get the other side of the building. I was trying to get out of the room, and there was a small man in a large truck. I was sitting.
It just says extra life.
What was the other part saying?
An uncomfortable answer to an uncomfortable truth. This clone can replace a single Gungeoneer upon their death, with almost no lapse in memory. I just think you restart everything.
Was revived in the starting room
Of
of
the
the first
first
floor,
floor.
retaining all items, guns, and pickups except for the clone itself.
This is going to be a long ride. You're going to get a baby friend. You're going to get a friend for baby yet.
If the shopkeeper is angered, he will not return. So don't steal things. Allows for the collection of duplicate master rounds on a single run. All of which count towards unlocking the super hot watch.
Oh, for that you need to get all 5 master rounds in a single run, which is
Yes.
BS. Which has the ability to, like, slow time, I think.
As long as the player's not moving.
So basically it is super hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds powerful, but nuh-uh. I mean, it sounds like a hell of a fun item, but good luck getting it. Oh, I broke a spiked ice cube.
The pig will activate before clone.
That's unfortunate.
If the run started through a shortcut, the player will be revived on the floor they started on.
So, sucks to get a clone on a shortcut run.
Curse does not reset. And then obviously the clone doesn't go really fast.
That would be really nice! Remember, I have taken the best one.
No.
The table stun is almost as good as table time stun. Because it stops enemies back. Just dump ammo on it. Wait for the skeleton to come through.
Alright, debate topics for robots. Part 2. This house will prosecute voting for politicians.
Politicians may not vote.
No, voting for them will get you prosecuted.
No voting for politicians.
Yeah, you have to vote for non-politicians only. This house will allow political punishation, e.g. moral batzen.
Punishation!
Yes.
That's harsh.
Yeah, this house will allow single parents to access experimental engineers.
Just the engineers, though.
This house regrets the rise of Scotland, including the same robots.
Bad news.
What about it? Oh, we have to do it with all this crap?
Maybe I should just buy something. What's your price? Let's do it. Anything for you.
Do you just like her because she has teal hair?
I don't know, I just like her overall her color going on. And I like her service. Ah, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. It was a red chest, so it's just a red thing. Rectangular. Get rectangled. It turns enemies into squares.
Yes. I've never seen it used.
I suppose you shall. It's really
Does it do any extra damage?
I
Or...
think it is a kind of strong shotgun.
Does it do the same thing on bosses?
I don't know. Iron stance? Iron stance. Or heavy stance, one of the two. Which means just better. Because I have the boots. Okay. You let me down.
It's a flare gun.
Over there!
This house would ban the depiction of the brothel of organs.
No! That's probably the best.
This house believes that the International Criminal Court should not be a rust man's.
A rust man's?
Yes.
I agree.
This house would allow individuals to sue male nuclear weapons.
More power too.
This house
I
believes...
believe Native Americans enlarged the court. Which is nice.
Does that mean that you could sue Fat Man and Little Boy, though?
If they wronged you somehow.
Well, I'm just saying, you can sue male nuclear weapons.
Yeah, well, they're dead, aren't they? You can explode.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can posthumously sue them. I mean, they're next of kin, maybe? They're like next of kin?
That seems unfair. Do they even have kin?
I don't know. This house believes that the marriage should grant the banking of conflicts. This house supports the use of financial animals.
Are those called bankers?
I don't know. This house would allow individuals to sell their radicalization. This house would allow virtual national healing.
What is that?
Computers.
I don't believe it.
And
That's like allowing parents to have
to build.
Oh yeah.
Alright, back to dreams.
Only parents though.
Back to dreams. I go back and sit on the floor. I see the windows on the floor. I am afraid I'd fall out. I look in the door and find a huge one of my arms.
It's just my arm, but it's huge. I have a huge hand.
I have a huge hand. A huge one of my arms, and they have a place to use the door, and the door was a turkey.
What does that mean? Was it just turkey? Like, huh?
I fight the other system, so I ran through the hills covered with a candle. We all go down a long metal hill.
You mean a ramp?
No, a long metal hill. Did you not listen to what it said? Forget. The sheriff's tentacles get out of it and see what's going up. But there is a dead prosecutors in the dirt.
Oh no!
I see my alien.
Yes.
Doesn't have any synergy.
Letting me down. Double synergies in one room, but they're both there.
I see my alien and come outside. I see my alien and come outside the window to see an orgasm. Wow!
Recoiled there.
Jesus.
Yeah, normally they say the NSFW stuff for emails.
It's an email.
Oh.
It is a religious kind of tan blanket in the stove.
What happens if I turn religious square?
It's a religious kind of tan blanket in the stove.
No, square him. Oh yeah, monster. Like, really bad. Oh, fire break. Oh yeah, that'd be really good.
Forget. The sheriff's tentacles get out of it and see what's going up, but there's a dead prosecutors in the dirt. I see several of the girls are like a murderer, and he is wearing a large vampire in the water.
He's wearing an entire vampire.
I walk in the closet and see a small man in the wall like a bedspread. Do you have lowercase r? Oh.
Maybe.
It could. I'm sad though that you don't right now.
I'm sad.
I walk in the closet and see a small man in the wall like a bedspread. I am in a room and it is one of them are in the ocean. The other man has a large coconut truck. At the same time, I say, I don't want to be in the detective and can't see you.
I don't think I'm going to get to use the clone at this rate. That's disappointing.
I sort of had a double wire bottom. Some women there is a wreck of looking out together. I begin to try and lie with me, watching the dirty jacket. I grab the loudspeaker and go into the cafeteria.
Oh! That's what happens when you use the skateboard. Just goofing off with it, but I like where it took me.
It did take you to a good place. Moonscraper's fun. I mean, you don't need to heal. Is the frost giant not very good?
It's one of those guns that's really... It's like the aliens and those things, but I don't like guns that have this. Squares!
Let's see.
I know that there's a synergy between the face and the rectangle weapon, and the synergy is called Spank Bab.
Yeah, reference to SpongeBob.
I like the idea it's called Spank Bab, though.
He's wearing a pretty tight metal like concrete horse, and I am beautiful. I'm walking down a wooden floor with a puzzle, and care like the little girl is going to rain together and shit while he drove in a chicken struggle. He points to the same window. I go in a wooden way.
The random profanity is so jarring.
There is a poor technique house. It looks like a motorcycle who broke.
I rectangled him. Drop saw.
Yes. I reach up a little grassy window. It's a pear. Dovre. I'm upset to and lao. More or less. I am in class and am outside with. We have some concert, a dinner party. And keep on the next day. I see a curve of rocks and pull up some vegetables. I am not in a video cupboard. It goes down the hall, like high up in the ball. We are feeding my nose to their feet. I ask a man where we can sleep on the wrong page, comforting their ears, and we go downstairs.
Weird lyrics all of a sudden.
She says, are you reaching in... She says, are you reaching in officers working? He says, no one, I'm sorry. I feel angry at him on my stomach picked with a cigarette voice. The last thing he is waiting for me a minute. I'd better conceal it. I am an acting school man in a house. Not I am an actor, not I am an acting student. I am an acting school man in a house.
Oh, hey, it's Oh, it's you.
He is dressed there in a room of the room. I, him, come in and float.
I was just put out the fire.
In and float of the driver's room, and I yell. He reminds me of the biggest secret cat.
Oh, god damn it, you got me.
At the same secret aren't no longer seem to be killed alone. I look at the cash curtain and wonder why I have to get quick head's totally smelly photo.
Totally smelly photo. makes these?
I get up and walk down the hall to his house and see a bird in the
God.
very narrow drawer.
Give me table tech blanks on the last floor.
You didn't really see any ammo lits anyway.